one of the things I had told him eventually, as we get to know each other, is that my parents divorced when I was 28. So even though I was an adult, I really had felt abandoned. Sounds weird, but it is how I felt. And the president's there, so I'm telling him everything. And this story is pretty amazing to me because the president knew I hadn't been in touch with my dad for a while. We'd email occasionally, Christmas presents, birthday presents, but I hadn't seen him. The president had not come to, my dad had not come to the White House to see me brief. And I wouldn't say estranged, but it was uncomfortable. President Bush knew all of this. Getting towards the end of the administration, my dad still hasn't come, and there's an invitation to the dinner for Prime Minister Berlusconi. And my husband loves every event in America. He's British. He would go to anything, baseball, football, game. Like he just loved to go to the White House. And I tell him, though, I said, I think I should invite my dad. And if he says no, that'll be fine. But if he says yes, then at least he'll have come to the White House as I was press secretary. And so my dad says yes. So Peter gets him a plane ticket, and he rents him a tux. My dad's never worn a tux before. And it's all in the preparation. And one day before that, about 2 weeks before, I'm seated in my seat on Marine One, so I don't get yelled at. And the president gets on board South Lawn. He's waving to all the people outside. And he says, so I see you invited your dad to the White House. He doesn't look at me. I'm like, yes, sir, I did. He's waving. He says, that's a big deal. Like, yes, sir, it's a big deal. And then just as we passed the Washington Monument in the air, he looked right at me and said, and I am so proud of you. 2 weeks later, my dad shows up. The first person we see is Rudy Giuliani. Then there's Justice Alito. You have no idea how many Italian Americans are running America. Okay? It was an impressive group of people. And they're all giving me hugs, and Scalia is there and everything. And I think it was very overwhelming for my dad. I grew up on a cattle ranch, and now he's here with his daughter at the White House. And we go through the photo line, and just as the military aide was going to announce us, the president says, oh no, they need no introduction. This is Leo Perino. And he takes my dad off my hands, says, you want to meet Condi Rice? Do you want to go to Shady? You want to see this? And he goes all around. And I say that the president gave me back my relationship with my dad.